So the Sex Lube Olympics recently took place in Tokyo, Japan. And if you're thinking, what the heck is that? Well, basically this grand athletic meet includes a series of events, sort of like an obstacle course, that involve a lot of lube. Check out the video.
I'm so confused by this, but I'm also into it.
You're into it, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't love the normal Olympics. Like, the two-man luge is pretty close to the two-man lube, if you ask me. But I just don't, all these bizarre sports are not what interests me. World Cup, that's an actual world competition that I love. But this I might actually watch for a little bit.
Well, you can actually fly out to Japan.
I wouldn't go that far.
There's another one in the Aichi prefecture, but you can either pay $100 to compete or $30 to watch. So it's kind of interesting that they have these recurring, yeah.
So I can't, it's sexual, right?
Well, that's the question. Why are they calling them the Sex Lube Olympics? When I look at it, I'm just thinking, all right, it's just like a slip and slide. It's just like a water park almost. I don't see the sensuality there, but I think we have to look at it in the context of Japanese culture, where physical touch is not the norm as it is in US culture, correct?
So like you're saying, like this is the most sex they've had in a while.
Hey, I'm saying it's I'm saying physical touch here is embraced and encouraged, whereas it's not necessarily the case outside of this event and in the normative culture.
I'm so confused.
Perhaps it's just an opportunity for them to get close to each other, and they might consider it a little sexy.
So because it says in the article that their sex lube enthusiasts are known as lotionists. Okay, of course, yet another category of sexual fetish I didn't quite realize existed. Okay, but I get it. It's okay. But so are those guys into one another? Are they going to have sex afterwards?
You'd have to ask them. The report gave no indication of that. But
okay, all right. I guess I'm going to answer yes. So they have lube wrestling, which seems to indicate certain things. They have lube curling. They have lube sumo, an obstacle course, tug-of-rope, as you saw there, and a giant ball relay, which you saw too. The lube tug-of-rope. Well, I can go in a couple of directions.
Yeah.
And if you notice, like in the video, there was a lot of moaning. Was that the crowd? They were like, huh? Let me get the audio again on the tug-of-rope. Is that music or like that like, huh?
Moaning you're talking about?
No, there was some rhythmic moaning there.
They're like tears or something.
Okay, could be.
But I think here's something that can actually clarify this. So, like I know you're saying I don't get this, but it's very similar to back in the heyday in Turkish oil wrestling. I don't know if you're familiar with this. We have some pictures of this, don't we? Yeah.
Oh. But by the way, the funny thing is, like,
little known fact.
Okay, so this is making fun of me, except for the fact that I wish I was that guy, because then I'd have that body. Okay, again, like, he's holding a guy and they're all oiled up. What I would pay for that body. You know, I'd be paying $100 to enter a lube contest to have that body. So yeah, no, and by the way, I'm ethnically a Turk, and that, yes, Turkish oil wrestling is the national sport, and yes, they only have that, like, the pants shorts on.
Spandexy pants, yeah.
Right. And yes, in order to get leverage, they do reach into the pants. Okay. But according to all Turks, that is the manliest sport. And sometimes, not only do they do that, they also go in the back, and sometimes to get further leverage, they'll also reach into a certain body part. Okay, and this is one of my favorite stories. So gay people from across the world started coming to watch this. Okay, before there was the Sex Lube Olympics, there was Turkish oil wrestling, right? And Turks were so mad, they canceled the national sport. They stopped doing it for a while. They're like, how dare they? How could they possibly think this is gay? This is so straight. Seriously, we're really, really straight.
Well, that's amazing.
And now they've reinstituted, so don't worry. Turkish oil wrestling is back. And that's the real deal, okay? None of these Johnny-come-lately Sex Lube Olympics. Every day there's something new on the Young Turks.